Presenting to you the MSW 5000 Mainspring Winder by HAZ Laboratories, and it is brought to you to our market through Griffin's Clock Parts and Supplies. Hi, David Warner here, and I'm here to introduce to you the new HAZ Laboratories Mainspring Winder, and it's brought to you by Griffin's Clock Parts and Supplies. This is a phenomenal tool, and it's a game changer. Unlike the old days where we had the Ollie Baker, which is a great machine, but the Ollie Baker with all of these little keys that we would put in there, and sometimes they would fit and sometimes they wouldn't fit. Now we've got collets, and these collets can take care of most every size there is, even those with rounded shoulders. They will fit in here and grip tight. Okay, don't forget, when you get ready to take your mainspring and clamp it in here, which is just a number 40 Hermele mainspring for demonstration purposes, always pick your sleeve to go on the shaft first. Then we slide our bracket down right on top of here, and we put the end of our shaft into the collet there, and come over here and one hand down here and you tighten it up. That's all you have to do for that part. Now it's held tight. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to strip. Then we bring our tailstock up and tighten it against the other end of the key shaft, and we're ready to go. Okay, now that we have our mainspring mounted on our clamp, and I've checked all my knobs to make sure everything is tight, I'm going to go ahead and wind it up. Make sure your click is set properly. I'm going to wind the mainspring tight so that the barrel can capture it. And turn it in as far as you can so that you have the end of the mainspring exposed is what we're after. And then reverse this. I like to hold this tight so it doesn't slip until I feel no more tension on there. After we've gotten this far, we're going to loosen our lock knob here on the key. You can see that drop a bit. We're going to loosen our tailstock here, hold this part here, slide this back. Now we can slide the whole piece off. There's our key shaft still in there. And we can remove this, and you can see we're still nice and tight, and our mainspring is ready to be removed from the barrel. Okay, so we're ready now to remove the mainspring from the barrel. And the way we do that is we capture the hook here first, and we push the end of our key shaft into our collet. Come back here and tighten this part up here so we're nice and secure. We're going to come back over here and be sure and set your adjustable tailstock, as you see here, to give yourself ample room to be able to miss this bracket here. Tighten it up, and now we can go ahead and wind her up. And we'll now remove the barrel that just popped off. I'll reverse my click. Easily removed. Always remember, loosen your holder, and there it is, ready to clean. Okay, it's time for reassembly now. So we're going to take our mainspring, push it back into our collet, tighten our collet up around there. We're going to crank it around until it's easy to capture the end of our holder. Just enough to cinch it like that. We're going to bring our tailstock up again, tighten it up, and we're going to go ahead and wind it. Now, you'll have to shift that back and forth sometimes, but that's not a big deal. You'll notice how it's hanging on right there. We'll make this as tight as we can, again, to fit in our barrel and to give us ample room to hook inside our mainspring barrel on the hook inside there. I'll reverse my click, and I'll hold this in place like this. Now you'll notice also I've left a little bit of room right here so that I know that I'm seating the mainspring fully. So I'll first loosen my collet. I'll back this off here, take this off, and now we're ready to install it. Compress the end of the spring like that, fit it on in there, make sure the other end of your key comes through, and then just spin it around until it hooks on the rack. After that, we install it back into our clamp. We make sure that it's tight. After it's tightened the clamp again, we go back on our rack up here, bring it down, again, present it into the collet. See how easy that goes in? It doesn't have to be tight and square like the old-fashioned way. And then we tighten up our collet here, bring up our tailstock, tighten that up, and we're ready to remove it. I've got to reverse this because I want to remove this. Simply tightening it back up until it comes off. As soon as we get the barrel free here, we take the tension off. Our mainspring is in there. I put a thumb or a finger on outside, whatever's convenient, just to make sure it stays inside of there. Go all the way down until the pressure is off. When the pressure is off, you can then loosen your tailstock, the rear bracket, slide it out of here, undo your clamps, remove your mainspring, and there you go. This fantastic machine requires really no maintenance. All the steel parts are stainless steel. The black parts are anodized aluminum. It's going to last a lifetime. We did discover that a little oil, light machine oil, on these bars facilitates ease of sliding. And that's all there is. You don't need any lubrication anywhere else.